This is you. Now, you're probably wondering how you ended up here. Well, let me tell you. There were over 30 countries involved in World War I, but you're born in the United States. Your childhood takes place in the early 1900s. Being a kid back then looked a lot different than it does now. It was common for children as young as 5 or 6 to work in factories, farms, or in mines to help support the family. A lot of families back then couldn't afford to feed or have clothes for their children without additional income. Children were perfect to work in places like these because they were small and could fit into places adults couldn't. Plus, children got paid less, so of course owners of these companies loved to hire children. I mean, what rich guy doesn't want cheap labor? By the time you reached 18, you finally reached the age where you were able to join the Army. It was 1914, and you were one of the total 4.8 million United States soldiers that served in World War I. To enter the war, you had to be at least 18 years old and have your parents' consent. But it's believed that up to hundreds of thousands of U.S. soldiers lied about their age to be able to fight for their country. In 1917, the U.S. officially had their first draft. Men had to be between the ages of 21 and 31. 1 year later, on June 5, 1918, the registration was for men who had just turned 21 the year before, and only 2 months later, the draft expanded for men between the ages of 18 and 45. By the time it was all said and done, 72% of all U.S. soldiers that served in World War I were from the draft. Imagine being on the couch eating chips watching TV one day, and the next day, bullets are flying over your head. Yeah, it wasn't very fun to be drafted. Luckily, you and me don't have to worry about any of that. Or at least, I hope not. The life expectancy of a trench soldier might be the lowest I've ever seen. After being assigned to fight in the trenches, you could assume you would live for, 6 weeks. Yeah, you heard that right. 6 whole weeks. So just know if you're ever told to fight in the trenches, you might as well just get your will ready and say goodbye to your mom. In World War I, somewhere between 15 to 22 million people died, and the US alone lost over 116,000. After you joined the Army, you underwent basic training, which was physically demanding. Training often took place in camps or military barracks, and soldiers were taught how to march, shoot, and handle weapons. But trust me, none of what you were training for right now would prepare you for the trenches. Some of the weapons you learned how to use